Alright, so today we're making ice cream, and a few things that you're going to need is an ice cream maker, a pan to cook some of your base in, a strainer, a mixing bowl, something to store your ice cream in, measuring cup, using 1/3 for what we need today, a regular liquid measuring cup, a whisk, and a rubber spatula. Alright, we went over what we're going to be using. Now we're going to go with the ingredients that we're going to put inside of the ice cream. First off, you're going to need 6 egg yolks without the whites. We're going to need some regular sugar. I like to use pure cane syrup. I just think that it tastes better in the recipe. Some heavy whipping cream, some whole milk or reduced milk, whatever you prefer, depends on your taste. Some chopped pecans, some root beer concentrate, a small thing of vanilla, and a cinnamon stick. Alright, so basically what we're using is about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and it's going to be mixed with 1 cup of reduced milk, which we'll put inside of a little saucepan, and we'll put the cinnamon stick and the vanilla bean after we cut the vanilla bean in half and pull out all of the seeds, so that way we get a good vanilla flavor. We're going to incorporate the 2/3 cups of sugar with the egg yolks. So once you add the egg yolks to the sugar, you're going to want to mix it right away so that way it doesn't cook the eggs or make them a little lumpy inside of your ice cream. And we'll add just a little bit of this root beer concentrate. It goes a long way, so you don't want to overpower it and take away from the other flavors. Alright, I will put things together and catch you up on that. Thank you. Alright, so now we're going to I already have it measured off to 1 cup of milk, 2 cups of cream, I'm just going to go ahead and put the cinnamon stick hole in there. I've already cut up the vanilla bean. Try to get the seeds and get as much of that good flavor as you can. Mix that in there. Use the whisk just a little bit to stir it up. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on medium-high heat. And basically what we want to do is wait for it to simmer or to slightly scorch the milk. And then what I'll do is I'll lower the heat a little bit. Let it slightly simmer so it'll absorb the flavor of the vanilla and the cinnamon. As soon as it starts to simmer, you can go ahead and take it off the heat, but I like to leave it on just a little bit longer so that way it keeps infusing that flavor. Okay, I already measured out 2/3 cup of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add the 6 egg yolks. So you're going to want to try to mix it as soon as you put the egg yolks in there. Get it nice and incorporated and help keep it from burning the yolks. Alright, here I have the sugar and egg yolks already incorporated. I added some of the pure cane syrup. You don't want to add too much because it's already sweet and you don't want to over sweeten your ice cream. And I also added a little bit, just a few drops of the root beer concentrate. And like I said before, you only want to add a little bit because it is strong and you don't want to overpower the rest of the flavors. So now what we'll do is we'll wait for the cream and the milk to start to simmer. Then we'll infuse it by slowly adding a little bit of it into the eggs to help it temper so we don't curdle or kind of like scramble the eggs with the hot milk. And then once we get it tempered, we'll infuse the rest of it while straining it through the strainer. Once we have it strained, we'll put it back into the pot on the stove and we'll allow it to go ahead and thicken up to where it's almost like heavy cream, real heavy cream. Alright. As you can see, it's a little frothy on top and it's already started to simmer. This is what we're looking for whenever we're trying to cook it. So it's basically ready at this point. I can take it out and start tempering it into the eggs, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the hot cream with the vanilla bean and everything that's already been infused in it. I went ahead and strained it before I did this to make it a little easier for me to present it to you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pour just a little bit in there. And you're going to whisk it together. This way it'll allow you to infuse the egg and the cream and keep it from curdling and it'll slowly raise the temperature of the eggs. Once you get that all pretty good mixed, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more. We're going to just keep repeating this process until we've had all the cream and milk infused with the eggs. Alright. Alright, looks like we have it all pretty good and infused. This time we'll go ahead and take it and we'll pour it right back into the pot and allow it to thicken up. Okay, so we got it to the consistency that we want it. And basically what we're looking for is nappe. So whenever I stick the spoon in here, just come out, I should be able to wipe it like this and just stay off. Shouldn't be running, it should just be nice and smooth. So, now we're done. I'm going to transfer it over here to this mixing bowl. Nice and smooth. That's what we're looking for. Just like that. And one thing you're going to want to do is cool it down as fast as possible to keep it from overcooking, because it's hot, it's going to continue to cook. So one thing you can do is to get an ice bath. Get a container, put some ice in it, and put your ice cream mix inside of there to keep it cold. I just poured the ice cream base inside of the ice cream maker. I'm using a Cuisinart 2-core ice cream maker. And with this, when I turn it on, it'll take approximately 20 to 24 to 25 minutes to finish. And what we're looking for is the consistency of a soft serve ice cream. Alright, I'll be back when you